Oh, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have joined me today for my wonderful Wednesday video. No, I'm not getting away from the Tickle Tuesday videos. I still plan to go back to those, but when my weeks get really heavy with the teaching that I'm doing and that sort of thing, sometimes I have to delay it a day. And that's why you're seeing a Wednesday video versus a Tuesday video. So, anyway, we're going to get started. What I want to go over tonight is if you are like me, there's a lot of things that you might order and you stick it in your craft pile thinking, I'll get to it someday. And before you know it, someday turns into months and sometimes even years. And all of a sudden it's like Christmas and you go, oh, I forgot I had ordered those. Well, that's kind of what happened to me as I was going through stuff. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with these leftovers? This isn't something that people can buy online at this time. They're just old things that I had ordered thinking I would use them. What can I do to make it work and profitable for me? So that's what we're going to go over tonight. But before we even get into that, I just want to review. If you are aware, we last week in the Simple Sunday video, we were started going through our 12-day crafting advent calendar. It's not a Christmas advent calendar, it's a crafting advent calendar. And so we started going through that. And the first thing that we found behind door number one was a bunch of die cuts that went along with the stamp set that comes with it. All right. And I told you I would make something and show you what I was able to do. So I made two birthday cards. And these are the cards that I made with some of the die cuts. I took a flower and some leaves and some butterflies and put them together. So that's just something fun that you can do with those die cuts. This Sunday, we're going to go open door number two and see what surprise is behind there. So be sure to look for door number two um, on Sunday. Okay, before we get going into a whole lot of stuff, I want to just share with you a few things. I'm going to turn off this camera and put on a couple pictures. All right. We have um, two ways that you can join to be a demonstrator this year. And one is you can get $125 worth of products for only $35, which is a steal. And then, or you can get $189 worth of products for only $99, which is another steal as far as I'm concerned. Why would you want to even join? Well, community Stampin' Up! Offers a space where a community of crafters from all over the world can connect and create together. Unlike customers, the demonstrators get early access to the latest releases and catalogs, as well as 20 to 25% off of product discount and commission. Demonstrators can foster creative, simple, and fun crafting experiences for their team and customers. And being a demonstrator means so much more than just crafting. It can also mean personal development and expanding your circle to include other people and new experiences. It can be a supplemental income to what you're already doing. And thanks to our two best starter kit offers, you can join with any way you want and experience all the amazing perks. So keep those in mind. Again, we are looking at $125 worth of products for only $35 or $189 worth of products for only $99. Just go to creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net and join today. Now, I want to tell you about a special sale that's going on October 6th through the 8th. So it ends today. And hopefully, if you're interested, you can still catch up. But you get 30% off our exclusive online products. So you'll want to go online at creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Let me spit it out here and order your kits today. So the exclusive online kits, I can't talk, um, are what is available. Today's the last day. You have till midnight tonight. So get your order in today. All right, enough of that. Let me go back to my screen. Here we go. And we are going to go through what to do with all these leftovers that I ordered years ago and still haven't really done a whole lot with. And one of the things that I did do some things because you can get um, 12 of these, I believe, in a pack. Oh, this one needs to be, but I made these were mugs that came, they were just paper mugs. And so I decorated them and I put a covering around them and then a thank you belly band around them. Here's another one. And then this one. So that was one thing I did. And then inside, I put a post-it note thing and some tea bags. So that is one gift that I will be handing out this weekend. All right. And I think those are going to be fun for everyone. Then the other thing is I had 6 of these little jars and I had envisioned Valentine's Day candies and all sorts of things in these, but I just never got around to it. So, what I'm doing now to hand out as gifts this weekend, and when I say this weekend, I'm getting together with my card ministry group, and it's our last time together for this year. So, I wanted to give out thank you gifts. And that's the whole purpose of all of this. So, anyway, I took some embellishments and I'm going to put them inside. And then I bought some packs of these little M&Ms. And I'm going to pour those in. I think I might have another bag somewhere. Yep, here they are. There we go. I don't think I filled it full on any of them, but um, that will be the little gift is the embellishments and the M&Ms. I'm going to stamp thank you on them. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of that and stick it to the top. And then I decided to use my iridescent faceted gems, and I am going to put a couple of those on it as well, just to dress it up a little bit. And so that's what I have done with those. Now I'm sharing these with you just so that you have an idea of what you can possibly do. Maybe it'll, what's the word I want? To encourage you to try something with those things that you've left behind. But it's just something simple, just an embellishment and some M&Ms, and everybody likes the M&Ms and the embellishments. Those are always a big deal. All right. So that's another thing that you can do. Another thing that I decided to do was I have a lot of DSP and or the designer series paper, and I know many of you do too, and you're always trying to think, what can I do? And instead of just making scrap or cutting them up or using just the scraps and that sort of thing, I kept my 6x6, or I have a bunch of 6x6 squares, and I decided to bundle up the packs and give them away just a small bundle of designer series paper. So I've got the rainbows and smiles, I think is what it was called. And so I'm just going to put that one together real quick for you so that you can see what I did. Now my ribbon is, let's see, 39 inches. I did 13 inches long. So 39 inches. And you might tie yours a little differently than mine, and that's fine. You do whatever you want to make it comfortable for you, but this seems to work best for me. So I am going to go ahead and tie a bow on these. And then I printed off a huge thank you, and I'm going to just put that right in there. And that will be a nice little gift. Okay. Those are just a few ideas just to spark your interest and maybe your creativity of what you can do with some of those leftover things that you have just that you find sitting around. And so I hope that that has helped you and encouraged you. And it's been a lot of fun just being creative of what you can do with these extra things. All right, that takes care of my wonderful Wednesday video. Be sure to join in on Sunday for the Simple Sunday video to see what's in door number 2. Bye now.